Oh boy, a 30-pin connector, old style Apple. Wow, I wonder what this video is about. I mean, I don't know, I might leave the title blank. You know, I'll make you guess, or I'll accurately put a title. So I found a new fun place. It's called eBay. You probably heard of it. And yeah, no, I haven't been spending hundreds of millions of dollars, but I am amassing a large, medium collection of stuff. One thing thrift shops seem to do is they create an eBay account so they can offload the more valuable items. I learned that. Goodwill has one, and then the local ones do. So I was looking there, and I was looking under for parts and repair under cell phones, and someone had listed a lot of Apple products. I'll show you what they are for, I think it was like $20 and $5 shipping. So, well, starting bid was $20. I put $21 and waited, and after 4 days I won the auction. I think my max was $24 and I went up to like $22. But first I'm going to pause and talk about something that I got at a local thrift shop real quick, and you might be able to kind of figure out where this is going. So I may have mentioned in one of my other videos that they kind of know me there now, so they know that I like tech and computers, etc. You know that. I did mention to them, hey, if you ever get broken stuff or stuff you don't know how to test, hold it for me if you want, and then I'll come by and see what I want to buy. Typically, because of that, the things I hold, they haven't had time to look up, or if they think it's broken, they're not going to invest time looking it up. So sometimes the prices are cheaper or more actually reasonable. So in the lot of, broken electronics, or broken in quotes, I'll just show you. They had this, and I already cleaned off the smudges, but if you didn't already figure it out, this is an iPhone 3G 8GB model, and they had it for 95 cents. They didn't know if it worked, and it does work, but I'll do more in-depth about that. I just now turned it on and got it started up, so I don't really know what's on it. I mean, I know that on the first page of apps, there's, apps, obviously, but I haven't really looked at all the pages. There's, I don't know if you can, knocking it over, I don't know if you can see, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages of apps. So that'll definitely be interesting to look at. It is missing the silent vibrate switch and the volume up down, but I already have those on order. And, well, actually, not only are they on order, they're actually here. I got a new replacement back, and it's already in here. I got a replacement back, and then it came with the little buttons. There's the sleep wake, and there's the volume up down. So that's one thing we can work on, but this is not necessarily what the video is about. And I've rambled on for 4 minutes already, so let's get to the meat and potatoes. Or veggies if you're a vegetarian. First item up. There is bubble wrap. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you the box. It's more exciting if I'm unboxing a box that you can see. See? There's a box. I don't know if this says... Oh, it says fragile. I thought it said tragedies. Like, okay. So there's bubble wrap on the top, as you can see. Well, if you could have seen. Boop, bubble wrap. Let's just grab the first one off the top. They're all individually wrapped, which is really nice. So, let's just dig in. So, first one. This guy. And that's why I have this cable. See if I can power them on. Unwrap. And, wow. A really good condition so far. iPhone. I think it's a 3G. Huh. There's no size on the back, so maybe the back has been replaced. But screen absolutely perfect. No scratches. Sometimes the coloring flakes off there because the way the blocking works is they just paint the glass black on the other side. So there's the first one. Let's put it on the bubble wrap to the side. Second one. And there was something in this lot that made me purchase it, which you'll see in a minute is what made it interesting. What is it? Okay. Here's another one. Bubble wrapped. Said that they were for parts of repair, so. Okay. Knocking it over. So, this guy, it looks okay, but yeah, there's some scratches on this one. See if we can focus. No, okay. Yeah, there's scratches on this one, but I can use it for parts. It seems to have focus issues. Seems to be blurry. Okay, well, the bubble wrap is throwing it off. It's trying to focus. It's trying. Okay. It has a good volume up-down button. There you go. Good volume up-down, and the sleep-wake, the vibrate silent. And a good sleep-wake. Seems to have a SIM card tray. And dock connector seems to be clean and clear. So that guy, there's some scratches. Not the end of the world. Here's another one. Wrap it. Okay. Ooh. This one. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This guy right down here. See how it's kind of there's like white. That is where the paint is scraping off, but this one, screen doesn't look cracked or scratched. This one is a 16 gigabyte. Dock port seems to be blurry. It seems to be fine. You'll take my word for it. Headphone jack. Headphone jack. Sleep wake. Vibrate silent button there. This is, like I said, 16 gigabyte. So this guy doesn't have any scratches. And then there's two more items in this box. So let's unwrap the last one. And yeah. This one, this is definitely going to be for parts. There's a massive crack on it. I don't know the size on this one. Just have some Arizona iced tea. Totally not a sponsor. Good sleep wake button on it. It has the silent vibrate button, volume button. So yeah. And now, finally, we can have our last one in the box, which I hope is in good condition. It seems to be in okay condition. It is an iPhone 2G or an iPhone 1, first generation. Yeah, unfortunately, it's the 8GB, not the hard to find 4GB model. So, good headphone jack, SIM card, button seems to be good. The silent vibrate button, and then volume up down. So I'm gonna plug these in one by one and see if any of them power on. They were sold as is, untested, completely, they didn't do anything. I mean, they didn't test it, so I don't know if they're actually broken. Let's start with the one that has the least chance of survival. Okay. Gonna put that off to the side. We have our charger, and what do you know? It is actually booting up. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna lower the camera a smidge. And I'm gonna answer the phone. Okay, so what just happened was the phone rang, so I had to pick it up. Not that phone. Not that phone. My other phone. So phone rang, picked it up, whatever. But the iPhone booted up and showed the Apple logo, then did the little shutdown logo, and now it says it's charging. So I am going to let these charge, but for sake of the video, I'm not going to fully charge them. I just to see if they, turn on or at least go to the charging screen. Then later on, I'll do a more in-depth video on them. So I'm going to unplug this one and plug in the next one. So the next one up is the 16GB, seemingly in almost perfect condition. There's the whole flaking on it, which is kind of frustrating, but whatever. Let's see if that guy does anything. Okay. We have a boot screen, and this seems to be running, judging by the boot logo, I think it's iOS 4. Well, these maxed out at 3.3.13, I think. 3.3.3 or 3.13. Unless some of these are 3GSs, I can't tell some of these. Okay. So this one, starting up, and then immediately shutting down. Not unheard of. Now the real test is whether, okay, so now it says it's charging. I'm going to plug in the next one. Okay, next one up. Okay, that one boots up. I'm really hoping that the iPhone 1 starts up, because since it's now, 10 years old, there's this, I don't know, retro craze or just collector's craze that the iPhone 3G and 3GS right now are still cheap. You can get, like, not sealed, but boxed. You can get them for $40 maybe. Whereas the iPhone 1 or iPhone 2G is going for stupid high amounts. So this guy seems to be charging. That's good. So we're gonna unplug him. You know I'm saving the best for last, right? So here's our other iPhone 3 or 3G. Or 3GS. Okay, wow. This one immediately came up, so that's surprising. I guess it was already on. Okay. Time for the iPhone 1. Okay, big moment. Exciting. So, plug it in. And it is, in theory, working. Let's just go over to the Gusto and see if it actually turns on. Pressing and holding. I don't remember if it actually has to get some sort of percentage yet. No? No? Okay. Well, okay, that's weird, the way the screen was. I might just want to try the... Yeah, the, I just noticed about the iPhone 1, but it doesn't really matter right now, because it's a fault I'll discuss later. Let's look at the iPhone 3G that I'm going to restore. Or at least one of them. Because now that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 4 to choose from, I can take the best parts and put together the best one with the spares. So let's plug it in. And, okay. It seems to have a custom boot. 90% sure it's jailbroken. While that boots up, I'm gonna get some more Arizona iced tea. Again, not a sponsor. That's some good Arizona iced tea. I mean, green tea flavored drink. Okay. So, where's the home button? Slide to unlock. Everyone remembers that. With its blazing speed. Oh. Yeah. Let me use the volume up button to change the volume. Not. Okay, let's try that. So on the first page of apps, I'm going to adjust the camera. Okay, so adjusted the camera, now you should be able to see the screen better. Since I have one of those fancy whiz-bang Samsung phones, what if I just start filming my videos in 4K now? Would that be excessive? 4K for this content? Oh, okay. So, first screen of apps, pretty normal. Let's see. Oh, hey, what do you know? Here's the custom apps. We have Angry Birds. I mean, you all know what Angry Birds is. I don't know why I'm opening it up. I mean, maybe to show off the blazing speed of an iPhone 3G. It's probably, well, if it's jailbroken, then it's probably running iOS 3. Because iOS 2, while it did have a jailbreak, there are hardly any apps available for iOS 2. Hit play. And, okay, level 1. Let's turn this, you can see, oh, okay, you all know. You all pretty much know Angry Birds. Why am I playing Angry Birds? What has my life become? So you get it. The pigs, they stole the eggs. It's actually a political statement. See, the birds, they're the peasants, they're just the people, and the pigs are the monarchy. Stealing from the poor. Okay, so totally, like, pretty laggy. Ooh, that's some nice lag you got there. So, yeah, that's Angry Birds. I don't know what Optia is. So let's try it. Okay, Optia. And I can't tell which apps are left over by the user. Like, I don't know which apps are App Store apps, and I don't know which apps are Cydia apps. Because there were some homebrew games or games that weren't approved for the App Store in Cydia, along with cracked and hacked stuff. And there's Hackulous and AppCake, and what was the other repository? BGR, or was that what was that one? I don't know. But there was a bunch of stuff that's since been shut down. 2009, 10, 11, 12, that was the heyday of jailbreak. Now it just kind of went downhill. Maybe a little bit 2013. So, let's do levels. And let's get some sound on this. Why is there no sound? Probably because I only turned the ringer on. Let's just turn it all the way up. It'll probably be really loud. Fine, tutorial 1. So. Oh, okay. So it's like a strategic game. So. Oh. I get it. Optiva, like optical? Okay, so you're bouncing the light beam. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's exciting. I'm not going to turn this into a video where I play games for 45 minutes and ramble on. Next one. Grand Theft Auto CTW. Chinatown Wars? Is that... But that was like a DS exclusive. Or mobile exclusive? And the loading times on this, it's kind of abysmal if the game doesn't, like, if a program doesn't run. I mean, the loading times are terrible, and the program might not run, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Try and autosave. Well, this is gonna be loud. If I had a volume button, I'd be able to turn the volume down. Okay. Okay, come on. Step the intro. You got it. Well, I'm going to turn the volume down as to avoid a copyright. Then again, they might do a visual copyright, like, oh, you're streaming a game. So, okay, you get it. It's China Wars. Let's see what else. Asphalt 5. It's a racing game. So if I would like to send you push notifications. No. Yes, the time when, they just used a video. They just injected a video and, okay, here's your intro, which you can actually skip by hitting done. And, I think this might have copyrighted music, so I'm definitely going to make sure the volume's off. Don't want to jeopardize that sweet, sweet ad revenue. Not that I get any. Quick race. Oh man, do I have to like actually hold it? Okay. Here, I'm gonna hide behind the camera. Just so at least you can see the screen. Touch screen, yeah, okay, I get it. Oh, okay, there. I'm playing the game while looking through my viewfinder. Okay. Turn. Okay, well, you got it. Let's see what else is here. Earthworm Jim. Oh, I know someone who's enamored of that game. Let's actually... Okay, easy. Why not? Level 1, Junk City. Oh, that's fun, okay. See, for the longest time, okay, come on. For the longest time, I thought he was saying Heil instead of ow. But that's just me. Oh, there goes my ad revenue. I said a word that... Okay, we get it. Earthworm Jim. We've all seen it. We've all played it. Touch DJ. Maybe he doesn't want to be touched. Next like never before. Oh, but wouldn't this require music to be on there? Use main button to access. Okay. Mode tracks. Tap to continue. Well, okay, this would have like copyrighted music, right? Probably. Okay. Next one is Skater Nation. Not Zombie Nation, Skater Nation. Okay, nice video. Whatever, skip. Man, this reminds me of old AOL games. Flash-based. Ow. Oh, okay, hold on. We're gonna have to lift this up a little bit. I just realized, if these are gonna be gyroscope based. Touchscreen, continue. Free ride. Sure. Yeah. Okay, I just realized these have to use the gyroscope. So I have adjusted the camera. Hopefully we'll be able to do some sort of gaming. Hand's sticking to it. Or whatever. Upload a replay to YouTube via the in-game menu. Okay, let's see. Joystick to move. Oh yeah, it doesn't use the gyroscope. Oh, but the frame rate. Dear gosh, the frame rate. Maybe it would run faster on a 3GS. Probably, or an iPhone 4. Huh, even with this terrible frame rate, I'm actually getting some tricks. Oh, I was just gonna say, and I haven't crashed yet. Oh, okay. Worms. Y'all kind of know what worms are. They're pink and wiggly. Live in dirt. They, compost stuff. Worms Teams. Single player. Wait, what was? Multiplayer features are reserved for those who have legally put. I'm gonna guess that this one's pirated. Well then, shame for whoever owned this last. What if we do purchase? It takes us to the App Store. Well, it took us to the App Store and then I had to select Wi-Fi, but I don't feel like putting it on Wi-Fi right now. Let's go back to our pirated copy of Worms. If it'll start up. But that's not me thinking. With all these games that are mobile-based, what happens... Quick game. What happens when, like, Flappy Bird? That was pulled from the store. And, I think DOSBox and a Nintendo emulator. But what happens with these digital games when they're pulled or deleted? How do we preserve them? It's frustrating, especially when there's digital services. Yeah, sometimes the companies are nice and they let you set up a custom server, but some of them, setting up a custom server is in violation because using their intellectual property. So preservation of digital games will be frustrating, to say the least. I mean, yeah, you will have to resort to piracy in order to play a game that's no longer available. So, I haven't actually played Worms. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I get it. So you put the reticle within a circle of where you want to fire. And then that determines the damage area. Okay, well, that's Worms. I don't actually have, on the PC, I don't have Worms. That's one of the games I still need to get. There's a whole bunch of games I need to get. Oh, I karate. I kata karate. Shokan reference. Oh. So it's just like an info app? Oh no, it's videos. Uh-oh, copyright. Abort. Abort. Okay, so that's what it is. Bunch of karate videos. Glow Hockey, I remember playing this. Was it for the iPad also? Or like tablets, or... Because I played it on Android, or something like it, on an Android tablet. So, one player, because I have no friends. Easy. Tap to pause. Ooh, yeah. This actually plays... Well, you can't see. This actually plays surprisingly well for this phone. Like, this is the kind of game that... Well, yeah, I know I'm not easy, but performance-wise, this is the type of game that this phone is kind of made for. This is the kind of game that I remember playing on like, iPhones. It's a stalemate. Ah. I lost. Okay. An air horn app. Really? Okay. We know what that does. It's also known by Super Deluxe. What is this? What is this? It's just a glowing red dot. Okay, it's called Am I Rich? Am I rich? No? Was this one of the stupid apps that cost like $1,000 to buy? Okay, this one is Countdown to 2012. The world will end in -4 years, -8 months, -29 days, -23 hours, -9 minutes, and -58 seconds. Well, at least we know the time's correct. Ooh, I wonder if it has buffer overflow. If I set it, oh gosh. That is interesting. Oh, another thing we can test on this one if I'm going to restore it, is there's a 1970 bug. If you set it to either pre-1970 or 1970, it'll brick the phone. And I don't know if it's just iOS 10. That's one thing to test. Ooh, it's the iBeer. Now, okay, I remember this app. So, you press the button, and it fills up the digital glass. Okay? And then, oh, it's all gone. Okay. So let me see if I can get this. So you tip it, and the more you tip it, the more you're drinking. So that was a cool little, you're out having dinner at a bar, or showing off your cool iPhone. Hey, look at the iPhone I got. Because back then, back in 2009 when this came out, I think 2008 was the second. So yeah, 2008, the iPhone, touchscreen phones were new. It's like, yeah, there had been some failed attempts. I think BlackBerry tried something. There was the Android stuff before Android was really big, but this is the first successful one. Well, second successful, but the iPhone was the first product line that was successful. So, Guitar Hero says it had to connect to Wi-Fi. Don't know if it can work without Wi-Fi, but I don't know if I really want to try it because there's copyrighted music and, copyright. So that's like Guitar Hero. You know how to play it. Hit the dots corresponding to the notes, and yeah. So, chess. Let's play some chess. This is a Game Loft game. Yes, please. Oh crap, there's music. No! Okay. Let's hope it prompts us. Nope. Okay. No, copyright. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't enough music to cause a copyright strike. If not, then I'll just cut it and... Okay, play chess. Come on, play chess. We want to play chess. I know how to play chess. There, yeah, okay. See, this is the kind of game that the 3G was good at. Like, simple games. Simple mobile games. So, that's chess. Ooh, monkey ball. Super monkey ball. By Sega. Super monkey ball. Touch the screen. Main game, yes. Yes, instant play. Because I just want to do instant fun. Touch the screen, okay? Once we're gonna find a view of this, Only start blah 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 blah. Parallel. What? You mean like this? What? Okay. Contains across. Okay, so this is monkey ball, super monkey ball. Whoosh! Fast! Whoa! Okay, you got it. Monkey ball. Plants vs. Zombies, I assume. It's a PopCap game. PvZ. Plants vs. Zombies. That was one of the more popular games in high school. Yeah. You had, like, the people that like Grand Theft Auto, and then people that like PopCap games. Kinda a big disparity between both. Like, there's a giant gap between that. Tap to start. Whatever you say. Welcome back. Animal name? Crap, I should have done Zen. Now I'll have to complete the entire campaign, or people will say I'm not doing a Let's Play correctly. I'm not doing a Let's Play, but you get the point. Oh, lag. Lag. I know if I was smart, I would have actually, like, brought two... Okay. Why am I charging this phone when it's already charged? Why was I not using... was nearly an hour of babbling to charge a phone I would like to check out. Let's try this again. Let me plug in the iPhone, or an iPhone, and let it charge over time. So, tap on seed packet to pick it up. Where's the... I've been using, whoa there, had to pause the video for a second. I have been using a little SIM ejection tool thing to change the volume, and I seem to have lost it. Probably upon reviewing the video, I'll find it. It's probably somewhere. Probably underneath the phone. Nope, it's not. That would be too easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh well, we don't need volume. So, Plants vs. Zombies, tap on the falling sun to collect it. Okay. Excellent. You've collected. Okay. Don't let the zombies reach your house. Seize any time to before. I mean, I could, okay, well, yeah, as soon as stuff actually starts moving, it lags. But I can see how people would like these. They would... Camera's falling over. Ah. Okay. There. Bring this closer. Only the best professional videography on this channel. Oh, what did you do today? Oh, I dropped a $900 phone on the ground because I'm incompetent with a tripod. No. There, okay. 50 seeds, I guess, or 50 sun. Okay, enough about this. You know what Plants vs. Zombies is. Oh, this is why I had the camera the other way. Is it? There. Resident Evil 4. It's a Capcom game by Mascot Capsule. It's not even in the frame. There we go. I don't remember. Is this the one that was racist or not? Let's do coin shoot. Ugh, the hand's sticking to the bubble wrap. Shoot the coins. Okay. God. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. This is better if you're holding it. Playing a mobile game. Okay. I mean, there are some games that are like, this is pretty, oh, okay. Okay then. I completely missed that one. There are some mobile games that are actually really pretty good, like an actual good port. And I've heard that, you know, I think this one's a good one. I don't know, I haven't actually played it. Next one is Real Racing. Yeah, sticking in my hand. Game audio select. No game audio. Only because it might add lag. Sometimes, well, yeah, playing music can add overhead. I think our original iPhone just booted up. Huh, okay. Let's see. Quick race. No, okay, whatever, yeah, fine. No, I don't want to sync. You know, no opponents. iPhone is disabled, waiting to... What? iPhone is disabled. Connect to iTunes. Huh? Okay. That's what the iPhone 1 is saying. Oh, okay. It's the home button. Okay, home button works good. I'll look at that later. Okay, looking at it through the viewfinder is kind of frustrating, so hold on, let me just get it set up. It wants me to sync the account. I don't have an account. It's not connected to Wi-Fi, so why is it... Oh, hey, I found my little SIM card ejector tool. That might actually come in handy with this one. Oh, okay. So there's a SIM card in the iPhone. So we will deal with this one later. Okay, I'll show you. Here's what I'm seeing right now. iPhone is disabled. iPhone is disabled, connect to iTunes, and then it's emergency calling only. So, let's see about that. And I don't know if that'll work. Okay, so connection error. It can't connect. I was thinking about a way to bypass it. You know, screw this. It's a racing game, you know what it is. Finger Slayer. I think that's where you put your finger in there. I don't know. It does something. But yeah, I found this. I was looking for it. So. No, I'm not going to rate your app. Go away. Go. You're okay. No. Go. Shoo. Classic game. Fine. Let's do... Did I select one? I don't know what I just did. Okay, so put finger here. 1. Ah! Okay. Is there music? Well, there's sound effects. Retry. Place finger. It's not fair because it's like... Did it freeze? I think it froze. There we go. But, like, if the idea is to not get your fingers chopped, wouldn't it be better to be jumpy than, like, here's my thought. Anyway, that's finger slicer. Finger slayer. Let's see. Oh, this one's built with Unity. Fun. Bubble wrap. Okay, so this is a helicopter guard thing. Man, there are a lot of apps on this phone. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be so laggy. Ugh. Hey, bubble wrap. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Do you turn it? No, oh my god, I died. Okay. Do you tilt it? Do you, okay, that's how it goes. Tilt it. Hold on. Yeah, whatever. Tap Tap Coldplay, not gonna play that one because it has copyrighted music. It's like a rhythm game. Real Pool 3D. I'm gonna go out of the limb and go and say that all of these iPhones that I just got are gonna be disabled in some way or another. So, 8-ball, one player because I'm lonely. Sure, David versus Jennifer, whatever. Good enough. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna be lazy and finally get a chair. Drag screen to aim. Has one? Okay, sure. Thinking. Thinking is just loading, so why didn't they just say loading? Does it give it more of a human touch? Okay. Okay, I don't know how to play pool. And then Jetpack. And we're, you know, it's been pretty long, so I'm gonna make it 2 parts. So, come back for part 2. If you liked it, thumbs it up. If you didn't, do the other one.